Hey guys, welcome back. It's TheCardists and I'm Ashley, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Smoke and Mirrors Garden Edition. So this was produced by Dan and Dave. As you know, they've produced many lines of iconic playing cards that we've seen today. This was the Garden Edition, so this is actually embraces the abstract and continues the design of the Botanical Aqua, which they first produced and they actually brought into I think it was the V4 Eco in 2010. This is a tribute to Dan and Dave Cardistry, and then obviously it just says you can just watch their stuff. And this is on a USPCC crush stock with a matte tuck case and a preview window, which I think is really cool. And this was actually limited to 3,000 decks, and it was split between Dealer Grip and D&D. And 144 of them are gilded, featuring a hand-numbered seal. So let's take a look. So the Smoke and Mirrors deck on the front, you can see straight away it just has this nice kind of snake or this kind of like skin effect, like crocodile kind of skin to the tuck case. It then has Smoke, D&D mirrors with this nice the background obviously, which has been cut out of the box, which I quite like the cut out of the box there. On the side, it has Smoke and Mirrors playing cards. I'll read this back to myself. And it goes Green Edition Garden, a tribute to Dan and Dave Cardistry, repertoire, continued self-movement sculptures, and in 2022. And it has a picture of a little logo there. The same logo appears on the other side. On the top, it has the D&D logo. And on the bottom, it has catalogue number, and then it has DG52019. So I don't know if it's come out in 2019 or it came out in 2022, but it has 2022, so I'm assuming maybe that's just a random number they've got there for some reason. So let's open the actual tuck case. It was quite hard to get into, I've got to admit. It's not the most, it's a bit of a pain read. It feels like you're going to rip it at any moment. Mine has 521 on the tuck. I don't feel like this is the numbered series because I feel like that's just for the gilded. We'll take the cards out. There we go. And then that pattern obviously is on both sides. So I think that's pretty cool that you get this kind of design on both sides of the deck. So you can decide, what you think, but I think that's pretty cool. Now let's have a look at the cards themselves. So first off, you get, let's have a look. You get a double backer. And we'll have a quick look at the design on this. So the double backer, it's got a white border, and then it's got this weird funky, it's got the D&D in the middle, and then this weird funky background. As they said, it was the botanical kind of theme. It's got those green dots that you see, which are featured embossed on the tuck case. And it's got the green and the reds and the pinks, and it looks like strawberries, but obviously I don't know if they are. Then you've got a card that says the worm, so there you go. I'm assuming that is one of their cardistry moves, but I could be wrong, and I've probably just made someone cringe if it isn't. I would just assume, because it's just Pandora and the worm and more, so yeah, it looks like it was actually a cardistry move. Then we'll have a look at the extra cards you get. You get a card that has this green cutout, which I'm assuming is somewhat useful for putting in this box potentially. But you get this little card. The back is the same, so that doesn't change. It's just you get this green card there, and it has Smoke and Mirrors playing cards, and then obviously it has the same stuff that we saw on the side. You get this the same face-backed card that we're used to with the design, and then it has this weird pattern with just all the green, moved, and then that white space cut out. Basically the background cut out. So, I see. Okay, cool. That's good to figure out while we're reviewing, though. Obviously, it's the background. It's just they've removed it. So I guess that would be good for a card trick of some sort. So, yeah, it's just the background that they've removed. It looks like. Maybe? I think so. So, let's have a look at the actual cards themselves. So, we've got the Ace of Spades. That is pretty boring. Yeah, sorry, that is boring. So, that just says Ace, Smoke and Mirrors. I do like the two. I like that they've done this pattern that's on the background, but what it looks like, they've just slapped the background in the middle of that card there. The rest of the pips, not very creative, they're just the same. For an expensive deck of cards, obviously they've placed the pips slightly different to normal on the 8 there, and same for the 10. I do like the way they've done that, to be fair to them. The Jack, Queen, King, they've got the kind of dotted line silhouettes of cardistry moves that are being done with their cards. So you can see the smoke and mirrors there, the D&D logo, and then so just some cardistry moves. Then you get the diamonds. The diamonds are pretty normal. You got the red there, obviously, and we go through. The 7's different, the 8's different, the 9's the same, 10's different. Back again to the royalty, the Jack, Queen, and the King. They are the same with this kind of same style of the you know, the cardistry moves being done with the cards. Clubs, they are the same with the cardistry moves. It's good to see that they've done it. I'm just trying to look at the actual clubs. I'm just trying to have a quick look while we're on the looking at this. Yeah, it does look good. It's just interesting the way they've done it. Don't know. I understand why they've done it. It's to go back. You've got the 10. The clubs are actually touching here. I'm not a fan of that for some reason because I don't think they touch on the spades. No, they don't. I like the gap between them, so it looks like it's been like misprinted, but it's not, obviously. You've got the 9, you've got the 8, you've got the 7, and you've got the 6, and the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, and the ace. Would have been nice if they'd done something with the aces on a pack of cards that, you know, I don't know what it retailed for, but it was not the cheapest deck of cards. You've got the King, the Queen, and the Jack. All the images look pretty identical, to be honest with you. I'm just looking now at, you know, myself at these. I can't tell much difference. I don't know if that annoys me a little bit, because I think you paid so much money. Why don't they just change the royalty? They've just like scrimped on the royalty. Like, how hard is it to take another picture? They must have loads. Continuing through, and then you get the ace. So yeah, all round, it's a cool pack of cards. I think I'm more a fan of the box than I am anything. The back design, as we said, is nice with the white border. Just going to check it is a you know, it's not. Also, yeah, so it's obviously, it is a one-way back, but I don't know how I would have had to check that because I could tell that if I opened my eyes. So it's a one-way back. So yeah, I would have think personally it's cool. I would have liked it if 1, it had a mirrored back for 1. 2, the ace wasn't the most boringest card in the world. And also they actually tried a bit harder on the royalty. I feel like that was pretty scrimped on. Everything else is nice. I do like the back design. It's a shame it's a one-way back because obviously, I don't know, I just feel like I wish there was a way they could have made it a, you know, a mirrored back, because it would have looked really, really nice. But, you know, like everything, you know, with Dan and Dave and any pack made by anyone, Bicycle or USPCC, because obviously this is on the USPC crushed stock, it's of course going to feel nice, it's going to handle great. That's pretty much a normal exception I'm sure you guys are used to. So yeah, if you're looking for this deck of cards, you can have a look online, but if you're looking for cards that are ready available, because I think these are a little bit more on eBay, check out Immortal Playing Cards. He's a good friend of mine, and also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Apologies if there was no posts recently on Instagram. For some reason I had to verify who I was, but I'm assuming that was because it's been so long it didn't know, it might have thought I was a hacker, which would make sense. So yeah, I'm not a hacker obviously. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.